Okay guys, sorry about the delay. Things have just been going on here. But I'm finally able to stream again. So yeah. Welcome back to Animator's Laundromat Adventures again. Tonight we're going to be doing... Oh, let me just remove that. There we go. Tonight we're going to be doing the Sanitary cycle here in the Mega Washer. Oh hey Daniel, I was just on your stream, doing good. So yeah, that is the Mega Washer that I was talking about. Has like the 15-minute timer, the 3 modes, been washed and off, but like most of it's been erased over time from like all the wash cycles I've done. I don't know why I don't know. Sorry about the slamming. I don't know why it gets erased like that. But yeah, gravitational draining system for that drain hose, and of course you can hook that back on there, just like that. I still kind of need to scrub that down though. I feel like I need to scrub that down if I want this thing to last. What is that back there? I don't know, but I hope that water didn't get into the controls. That would be terrible. Okay. So, the Mega Washer. We're going to be running the Sanitary cycle tonight. So, oh, I didn't realize that was 2 towels. I mean, they're both kind of damp, so we'll just do them both. Or actually, nah. Since that one's more damp, we'll just do that towel and then these 2 shirts that I have here. Hey Samsung lad. So, we have our Foca in. Really? Already at the beginning of the stream? You're literally ruining my stream. Seriously, stop saying that on my stream. Again, half cap. Did a little bit of detergent there. Sanitary. We have hot water, max spin, normal soil, and we'll just heat up the water really quick before we start it up. Because we want to get in as much hot water as possible. since it's on hot. Okay, there's the hottest temperature we can get. As soon as it stops dripping. Also, now it is Saturday. Oh man, she's steaming. You could already see that steam there. You can see that's some nice hot water there. Really hot, it kind of burns my fingers, but I don't really mind. But yeah, it is on normal soil, but it does have an extended wash time of an extra 8 minutes, so that makes it 18 minutes instead of 10 for the washing part. Doing laundry in a Wascomat W745cc washer now. Oh no, we are not bringing up that meme again. Seriously, do I have to keep removing those comments myself? Because I'm getting tired of having to do it. Oh, that's kind of new. I've never seen it do that before. Well, at least that one's done. That's kind of surprising. I never seen it do that before. I don't know. I guess it's an exclusive Sanitary thing. I don't know. Whoa! That just splashed on my hand and on my... Oh my god. Oh my god, that thing. You can actually feel the heat from the water. That's very neat. But yeah, that's some nice hot water, just like the old days of washing machines. Oh, I noticed it says SuperWash is off for Sanitary. It says SuperWash is off for Sanitary. Overstimulate the washer of suds. Oh wow. I bet it's probably gonna suds lock a lot. That Wascamat. I do like the idea of it doing that though, pouring in the hot water while it runs. Right now it's in the main wash. We'll see what happens at spin. Okay. Yeah, as you can see, the mega washer here is also on the main wash as well. So yeah, half a cap of Foca for like a load of that size is actually really good. It's like just the right amount of suds, like not too much, not too little. Intermediate spin. Yeah, I know what you mean, cause yeah. Again, I do like the idea of it doing that. Just pouring in the hot water while it runs like that. I think that's an exclusive Sanitary feature, though. It kind of reminds me of like the GE filter flows. Like if you've seen on YouTube the GE filter flow hot load washers from, I think it was like the 50s or the 60s or something. It was one of those decades when the GE filter flow washers came around. Also reminds me of the Frigidaire 118. I do like the idea of it doing that. Just doing it kind of like a filter flow style, except it doesn't really have an above filter. Wait, what? For real? Wasca mat is gonna the max screen time of it. That thing is at 9 minutes left, the timer for the main wash. It just splashed some hot water on my, oh dang it, my hand. And my light turned off. Because for some reason it just doesn't like having the light on for the whole stream like it used to. But then again, that was in the winter when it would stay on the whole time. Named the washer Lily. Oh, nice. Why does that light keep flickering like that? Like every 5 minutes, that big light up there is just flickering. Randomly. And it's not even a power problem. I can tell it's not a power problem because none of the other lights ever flicker like that. It's only that big light up there. Watching the live stream. Oh, nice. I'm gonna add in another half capsule just to kind of give that extra sanitation and extra clean. stream's good, yeah. What? It's hard to see, so I'm gonna move it over here. There we go. Now we got some more studs in there. Probably should have been just another quarter cap, but it is a sanitary cycle. I think the timer says about 6 or 5 minutes left on the main wash. It's just doing high efficiency style now. Although it does have some good scrubbing action like that. I can tell. But man, we are still suds locked. I kind of want to get a recirculation system into here. Like, either from the side or the back of the front. Probably most likely the back. Like, probably most likely the back side, though, because I really want to get in some good recirculation for that thing. Like, just so I don't have to have that running the whole time. Whoa. Man, that thing is aggressive. But yeah, I really want to get some recirculation from here all the way in here. Like, it would be really cool to get some recirculation like that. I hear it is a good way of power washing the clothes. Plus, it's what LG's system does for turbo wash. Okay, so like, what would you guys think if I actually got a recirculation system to go from back here all the way to the lid here? It is still sudsy. Look at that. God, what the heck? A little bit, I'm not able to turn my light on. I'm unable to turn my light on. I hate when it does that. I can't turn it on. The camera's still heated. The camera's still heated up. By the way, Samsung lad, what would you think? Wait, hang on. Hang on, I'm gonna let that finish filling so you can hear me. Okay. Wait, what? I'm not playing any song. Oh, outside. Wait, outside of, like, your area? Oh, it decided to fill more. Okay. Ah, I see. How is it not even doing the cooldown? Oh, there we go. Now it's doing cooldown. I think it's a little bit late to be doing the cooldown now. Suds are starting to go over the top though now. It was so loud, like the window just wanted to break. Oh wow. That loud, huh? it's deciding it needs to get some of those suds out. So yeah, that's a normal thing for that washer. Also another thing, what would you think if I actually put like a recirculation system from back here all the way on top of the controls and through the lid right there? Like, what would you get a recirculation system from there? Because I kind of want to do that on here. It's not cooling down any. Oh, there we go. Now we're draining. Yeah, suds is still there, I know. I guess it just decides to not remove all the suds. I guess it's challenging itself for the rinse. But yeah, that was a really nice hot wash that it did. I think Sanitary might be one of my go-to cycles. I think Sanitary now might be one of my go-to cycles now, because it actually just did that really well. The extended wash time. Because on Sanitary, it extends the wash time by an extra 8 minutes. So the normal 10 minutes of washing is actually 18 minutes on here. Just the wash stage, though. The rest of it is whatever is left, which usually rinses and spins. Dang it. I try to keep that on top of that. The power strip. It doesn't want to stay up there, though. Nope, nope, nope. Whew. That was close. I thought I was gonna fall. Okay. Got all that out. I really need my light, but I can't turn it on. I think I know why it's fogging up when I do that. It's the steam from the hot water. Makes an interesting sound though, the clicking. Sounds like a direct drive, even though I know it's a belt drive. Because, yeah, we have seen the inside of it, and it is a belt drive. Well, those of you who have seen who know my channel very well and have seen some of those videos, you know that this machine is a belt drive. Which I don't really like. I generally don't, but the Mega Washer is like the best one out there, I think. I think that's the best one out there. Little bit unbalanced, okay. What about without that second shirt? Still unbalanced, okay. Just the towel. Perfect balance, okay. So those shirts we're putting out of balance, so I'm gonna try to keep them in even balance like I did with the light load, like I did with the white load. Yeah. Oh my god. Hope that's better. I hope that's better. Okay, good, that's better. Yeah, this is actually the first time running a sanitary cycle on here. Like, literally the first time. So, yeah, like literally the first time in all these almost 7 months. Actually, it has been 7 months now because it's the 25th. But yeah, it's the first time in all these 7 months that I'm ever running the sanitary cycle on here. So, yeah, I think it works really well. Cause you guys might remember that 7 months ago today was my first stream. It was a Christmas special stream. Yeah. And I got this machine for Christmas 2025, so, yeah. And it's been working really well ever since. Oh, finally got the first leg. Oh, hey, washer guy. So welcome to my channel. I don't think I've seen you on here before, washer guy. So welcome to my channel. As you can see, I also make a lot of washer videos. Like, mostly the Mega Washer, but also mostly the LG WM3600 that I have at my dad's. Still not letting me turn the light on. But we're about to reach the rinse cycle now. A YouTube channel of washers. Oh, nice. Same here. By the way, washer guy, what kind of washers do you prefer more? Front loaders or top loaders? Ow, my hand. High efficiency front loads. Okay. I also prefer front loaders myself. Yeah, like the LG WM3600 that I have, that's a front loader. And also, washer guy, what kind of brand of washers do you prefer the most? I prefer LG the most myself. Samsung first, LG second, Kenmore, Maytag, Whirlpool fourth, GE fifth. Okay. For Samsung and LG on your list, it's actually the complete opposite on mine. Because for me, LG is number 1 and Samsung's number 2. Kenmore is actually number 5 for me, since now it's actually very rare now. Maytag is 4 for me. GE is number 3 for me. Whirlpool, I'm not really sure. Although Whirlpool is made, Maytag is made by Whirlpool, so I'd probably also put Whirlpool at 4th. At the same time as Maytag, because you know, favorite Samsung is the WF20, wait, 203 actually. WF203ANX/XAC. It's the childhood. Can't find end songs or any chimes, but I try to find them. The end chimes. Is it like the classic D4L song that Samsung has always done? The that one? Is it that one? Also, we're about to go into the rinse cycle. So it does do the classic D4L song. Okay, the modern ones still have Samsung Active Wave, huh? Samsung washer is WF45B6300AP. Oh yeah, I remember that. Washer Samsung LED. Also, we're doing the rinse cycle now on the Mega Washer. Oh, you sub to my channel? there's the spin basket or the inner drum there. I just have it there waiting for when the load gets to the final spin in like 5 minutes. Because by default it does 5 minutes on most cycles, except for quick wash. Quick wash is when it does 2.5 minutes. So like half the amount of time the usual rinse time. Then there's LG Tron washer and dryer. I got some. Yeah. Even though I'm not really a fan of the fact that my 3600 doesn't have turbo wash, I still like it because it's LG. Although I don't think I've ever tried out an LG top loader before, so I really want to try one out. Like, especially the Wave Force ones. I really want to try out a Wave Force one day. Oh my god. I just got that wet. But I also want to try out some of their newer models, like the WT8200, the WT8400, and the WT8600. I really want to try those out one day. Maybe also the WT6100 and the WT6105. Oh, I also forgot about the WT8405, the agitator version of the WT8400. Oh, second like. Nice. Try the Samsung WF203 ANS/XAC. Very good. I'll have to look into that model actually. The big light just flickered again at the top, at the ceiling. They make the WF203 ANS/XAC in gray and ANS/XAC ANW/XC in white. Oh, nice. Is it like an old model or something, like 2000s or something? Cool fact, the WF203 ANS/XAC came out in 2007 and ended in 2010. Oh, so it is a 2000s washer. I've always found those to be very interesting, the washers from the 2000s. Like, I actually had a washer from the 2000s before I got the LG WM3600. It was a Frigidaire front-load washer modeled FTF 2140 ES. And I actually had that Frigidaire. Washer for about a good 13 years. It lasted that long. Well, it probably would have lasted longer, but the dryer wasn't heating anymore. Kenmore HE2 came out in 2005. Oh, nice. Yeah, I've always wanted to try out a Kenmore as well. I have tried out Whirlpool and Maytag, though. And recently, Estate, which is another brand owned by Whirlpool. I did once have an Amana dryer, though, and I did not really like it because I don't really like Amana. Brand was LG, is a 2007 WM 2077 CW. Oh. And you said it was Trom, right? Samsung washer is 2 years old. Drum, yeah. Drum, yeah. Well, no, I actually said Trom, like TROMM, Trom, like LG Trom, the WM 2077 CW, and it's 2023. Oh, black Samsung Active Wave. Yeah, my LG WM3600 is a white one, cause here's the full model number for it, WM3600 HWA. They also have a WM3600 HVA model, which is just the same machine but in graphite steel color. Like just the same machine as the WM3600 HWA, but except it's in graphite steel color. Black and brown. Graphite steel color, like what they have in WM5800. That's another one I've wanted to try out for a while. The Kenmore HE5 came out 2008. Oh. By the way, since we have a tot loader in here, by the way, washer guy, have you heard about these Kenmore tot loaders from the 70s series, 80s series, and 90s series? I heard they're like really good machines. Maytag Bravos MVW700XW 2012. I feel like I've seen something like that before. Surprisingly, Whirlpool and Maytag are still using those impellers on some washers. The same impeller that some of the old Maytag Bravos washers had. I don't know if Whirlpool had those back then, but Whirlpool was making Maytag. Because they still owned Maytag back then, because they bought Maytag in 2006. So I'm assuming that since Maytag had those impellers, that Whirlpool had those impellers as well, since Whirlpool makes Maytag. since Whirlpool is making Maytag appliances. Oh my god, that was dripping wet. Is it gonna allow me to turn my light back on? No, it is not. Towel, again, the first thing to go in. Because it's the biggest. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Final spin. Okay, the balance isn't too bad. Kenmore OGE started a fire. Oh my god. That sounds terrible. Friends, Kenmore HE2 Plus is broken. Oh. You know, I've been hearing a lot of folks saying that washers last longer when they have a mechanical timer instead of the electronics inside, but I don't think that's true. I think what really makes them last longer is like when they're made of metal. Like, I think how long they last really mainly just depends on what they're made of. Because like a lot of the modern ones are made of plastic nowadays, and they don't really last as long as the metal ones, the stainless steel washers. Samsung smoke on spin cycle. Yeah. I mean, like, I don't know what made these brands think they could just start making their machines out of plastic. I mean, if anything, all they really care about is money. Like, they're just selling cheaper stuff just for money. That is so stupid. But yeah, for my Washamator brand, my Washamator appliances brand in the future, like once I start making the appliances, they're all going to be made of metal, no plastic parts, no parts from anywhere else, but like Washamator appliances will be making their own parts instead of just taking parts from other places. Samsung washers. Yeah, I kind of like them too. I think my favorite Samsung washer of all the front load models. I think my favorite Samsung front load washer of all the front load models is either one of the newer Samsung bespoke ones or the WF45T6000AW. It's one of those two that I like. Actually, I like both of them. Although I haven't actually been around the Samsung Bespoke one in person, I have been around the 2-in-1 washer-dryer combo though. The 2-in-1 washer-dryer combos. There's like a ventless one and then a vented one. I prefer ventless though, because that is a lot more easier. Do I play Roblox? Oh yeah, I actually do have that. Just not always frequently. Because most of the time I'm just busy making these washer videos. Oh, I just realized I have 3 legs on my stream. Yeah, that's nice. It says about 5 minutes left for the final spin. You know, it just occurred to me, I don't think LG has ever made a 6000 model for washers, like a WM6000 or a WT6000. I don't think they ever did. I do know that they never made a WM6300 or a WT6300. I really like to see a WM6300 model from LG. So LG, if you're LG Electronics, if you're watching this, Like, I'm hoping that you guys can make a WM6300 model for washing machine, for like your washing machines. Like, I'm hoping to see a WM6300 from you, LG, if you're watching. Oh yeah, you sub. That's actually really nice. And we have a minute and a half left of the final spin. But again, you can't really see that because most of it's been erased throughout all the time that I've had this machine. But not everything has been erased though. Some of it is still there. Oh, back down to 2 legs. Well, that's a shame. It also just occurred to me just now that since LG made a WM3420 model recently, I'm wondering if they're going to make a 3620. Because there's 3400 and 3600, 3470, and then 3670. I'm just going to avoid saying that number. So that makes me wonder if LG is ever going to make a WM3620 model. I think I heard something about them making, having made a WM3650 model once, I think. I don't remember though. I think I remember something about a WM3650. But yeah, again, I have the WM3600. And cycle complete. Post what the Samsung WF3ANS/A Okay. I'll have to go check it out once I finish the stream. Dang it. So yeah, that was the first time I ever ran the Sanitary cycle on this machine, and I gotta admit, I really do like the way it washes, like having the hot water running a bit from there while it washes. Like, I really like that idea of it doing that, but I just kind of wish that it would do that on more cycles though, like not just Sanitary. Okay, WF203 ANN flat FAQ. I know what you mean. But yeah, stream's about to end shortly. So, yeah. Any questions you can comment on like my videos or posts. Like any questions about my washers, like if you want to see me do more washers, I will try to find them somewhere. But yeah.